preseason number 2 of the year, Houston, Texas. Long, hot day. We're tired. I appreciate you for sitting in with me.
Of course, man.
Here with Matthew Braslavsky, otherwise known as Broski. An absolute dog. I met you, we're coming up on 4 years ago.
Yeah.
For your first summer. You came out, you had a crazy first year. I was incredibly excited to see you come back the next year. Won most improved that year.
Yep.
And have just carried on an amazing resume the last couple of years. First thing I just want to pick your brain on is, what has been the most impactful lesson that you've learned, whether EcoShield door to door or just in life? What has been the most impactful lesson you've learned over the last 3.5, 4 years since we met?
Yeah, I mean, you obviously know, like, my accident and everything my rookie year.
Yeah.
That in itself, dude, I mean, life is precious, dude. It's like it could get taken away like that. Um, that's really it. It's super simple, super short and sweet, but it's super precious, and that's kind of my whys. I want to take advantage of every second that I have where I'm at least healthy. Um, dude, yeah, because you never know. Something could happen, freak accident. But yeah, it's precious, man.
I really like that mindset, and something I think that goes even deeper than that is, hmm, whenever so now you have this better perspective now that life is fleeting, that something could happen at any moment. What made you, or if you can see the key, what was the key difference from you looking at that in a negative light and saying, maybe my life could end at any moment, and moving forward scared and soft-footed? Like, what was the difference that kept you from going that route and rather going a fulfilled route where you take risk and you work hard and you put it all on the line, and you really like see what you're made of? What was the difference that made you go that route instead of the latter?
Um, it was the job, dude. I'm a religious guy, and after everything happened, my mom like rushed up to Maryland instantly.
I remember.
And yeah, dude, she was there like in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
She was literally at work.
Pretty sure I've had your mom on IG ever since.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, she's a homie.
Yeah, she's a beast. But I just had a come to God moment with her. It's like, been living a pretty screwed up lifestyle, not making the best decisions, and I could either dwell on that and be, just pity myself for the rest of my life, or I could, do something about it. So yeah, no, it was come to God moment for sure.
Nice, man. So now I want to kind of turn it towards other generations and our viewer. If you could give one piece of advice to the audience of 17 to 27-year-olds that are just trying to figure out their way in life, whether that is being successful or being fulfilled, that's, irrelevant, but just people that are trying to make it right now in that young age group, what is your biggest tip as someone who is finding a lot of success and is fulfilled? What is your biggest tip to that person?
So I mean, you've heard the saying, if your five best friends are, you know, for lack of a better example, drug addicts, you're going to become the sixth, right? What we have going on here is pretty freaking special. I work with all my best friends. We're all super driven, super hungry, and just try to better each other, in all aspects of life. And that's what we're trying to do. We're just trying to bring on that sixth guy, that wants something better. And we just provide the perfect vehicle for it,
Nice.
whether it's financially or spiritually or just want to be a better person, whatever it is.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, just like we were talking about in our meeting earlier tonight, like EcoShield's not about creating better salesmen. We're about creating better people. I like better people make better salesmen. And so you got to start with the man in the mirror before you ever can worry about the man on the door or
Yeah.
in the market or whatever. So the last thing I have for you, man, is I just want a little bit more about your career. No bragging. You've done a lot in the company. And I think it deserves to be called out and recognized. So give me just a quick backstory to your resume with EcoShield over the last couple of years.
Sure. Yeah, rookie year did 38K rookie year. I was obviously cut short. Second year, one most improved did 325 my second year in revenue. Third year, not too great of improvement because I kind of came into the mindset of like, oh, I got this figured out. Did 350 my third year. This past summer, did 450 past summer. Team did 2.5 million in new rev partner summer.
Zam.
And then we're on pace to do close to 8 this summer. So a big jump.
What's how many guys you got in your team?
We have around just under 60.
Okay. What's the general age or average age for most of those guys?
They're all most of them are in school, dude. So like 20, 19, 20.
Have most of these guys had any kind of sales background before they got into the gig, or are
Yeah,
they all pretty fresh?
all super fresh.
Okay.
It's just, I mean, similar type of deal for us, man. We were in college,
Yep.
money hungry, wanted to find a way out of the rat race, so that we just kind of, put that vision on 'em and, got them out here and, they're making it happen. It's really cool to see.
Yeah, I think that's one of my favorite parts. I was telling some of my guys directly today. I was like, man, my favorite part about these trips is I get to impact people's lives, but more so than just impact them, I get to watch it.
Yeah.
And that's really, really awesome. To be able to watch someone change their life and change the trajectory of their life. And even more so and more inspiring, I think, is watching people change their perspectives on life and their paradigms and beliefs, because it just continually reminds me every time that I'm teaching someone else and they're learning and they're growing, they're changing. It reminds me again and again that I can change too. I can continue to grow. My perspectives can continue to change, and it's just really, really, really cool. And it's a great reminder that we're all human,
I mean,
and that we're all ever changing beings. So I think that was really, really well put. I appreciate you for
that's it.
sitting in and doing a little chat with me, man.
Anytime, dude. Anytime.
Good.